Hi there, Carl Massy here, coach, strategist and author of a bunch of books and still counting on that. I'm on number 5 at the moment. And welcome to this video and this video series where we're looking at the pieces of the puzzle to take life and your life experience up to a whole new level and experience that thing, that dream experience that you most desire. So that's what we're about. Second piece of the puzzle, and again, not rocket science. The second piece of the puzzle is we sort of looked at the past and processing some of the past, like processing some of those stories that we've picked up along the way, and that is a game changer. The second part, who would like to be better at manifesting? Now there's a few different techniques I teach over the Life Masterclass to bring up those manifesting skills, but regardless of whether you join me at the Life Masterclass, I'm going to share with you one of the things you need to plug into this manifestation process. So yes, we would all like to be better at manifesting, so how can we do that? I'm not sure whether you've heard of The Secret. There was a book came out and a movie called The Secret, and it was this idea of, visualizing in your mind that thing that you most desire in your life, and it will suddenly appear in your being, in your space. It will come to you and be manifested in some weird and unexplainable ways. So the concept is great, but one of the things I don't think they highlighted enough about this manifestation process, and why I follow a lot of the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he's one of the leaders in the field of mind and body, in the field of quantum physics. He's a neuroscientist. He does these amazing workshops. People come along from all over the world, do these deep guided meditations, and some of the processes he takes you through are mind-bending, and some of the manifesting that some people do as a result of going through this process is just off the charts. And what he talks about is, he says, the thought of what we want in that visualization process, which is absolutely essential, it starts to influence the quantum field around us. The thought goes out, but it's the feeling that drags it back towards us. So a thought is like a little bit of electrical current in a very general sense. Our feelings are the thing that create this energetic field around us and start influencing the quantum field. So it's not just the thought. The thought has a little bit of attention and ability to shift things around, but it's when we bring our emotions into it. So you can sort of, even the thought of someone, who wants something up here versus someone who wants something up here but wants it with all their heart. The person who wants it with all their heart is the person who's most likely to succeed and achieve this thing. It's a more powerful and potent fuel. Now, it's a more powerful and potent fuel to move us forward, but it's also a more powerful, potent fuel to draw things back to us. And one of the most powerful of those emotions to stir this and to stir and influence this electromagnetic field around us that influence the quantum field around us, the unified quantum field, which everything and everyone exists within. The key emotional trigger is the emotion of gratitude. So you might have, read different personal development books which talk about the idea of, imagine seeing the thing before you actually have it, and the next level up, the golden star, the platinum version of that, is to actually feel the emotion and gratitude for having received that before it's come. This is one of the keys to manifesting. It's actually celebrating, feeling, experiencing the gratitude of the gift before it's come. This collapses the speed time. This collapses the time when something will come to you. So have that vision, awesome stuff, clear as crystal, get it as clear as possible. But then the next step up, this elevated process to collapse the timeline, is actually the feeling of gratitude for having had that experience already. So you imagine this experience in the future. Maybe it's a relationship. You imagine yourself in this relationship, but feel the relationship, or feel the emotion of gratitude for being in that relationship, and sending your gratitude out into the field and start influencing that field. And you'll find the more gratitude we have within us, the more we stay in an elevated emotional state. The more we're in an elevated emotional state, the more we're in the current and flow of life. The more we're in this current and flow of life, the more synchronicities start to happen. And that's some of the magical little pieces in this magical universe we live in that we can be a co-creative part of. So as you sort of manifest these feelings of gratitude and go into those elevated emotional states, change the biochemistry and the chemistry throughout your whole body, change what's happening at a genetic level, all of that stuff is happening, and then these synchronicities are starting to happen. You're bumping into that right person at the right time that's taking you 5 steps further than you went with one just big leap. So you're quantum leaping as opposed to forcing your way through life. So this is a key to the manifestation process. The more you stay in a state of gratitude while clearly articulating and seeing and visualizing within your mind's eye, within the movie theatre of your mind, linking those things together, or those two things together, is going to manifest so much more faster. So there you go. That's the second piece of puzzle when it comes to, we've talked about the past. When it comes to drawing the future closer to us, visualize and then take the energy upwards with this idea or with the connection to gratitude for the thing before you've actually received it. That's powerful stuff. That's when you start moving and grooving in this quantum field. So there you go. Again, we'll dip deeper into this in the Life Masterclass. I'd love to see you there at the end of November for that. But again, I hope you got something practical out of this short conversational training piece that I'm doing for you. I hope you're getting a sense of who I am and where I come from and whether you could handle listening to my voice for an entire weekend. And as part of the Life Masterclass, there's 10 Q&A coaching sessions, so a lot of time to ask the hardest questions you've got. So that would be awesome to see you there. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the next video, I'm just going to go over here to make sure I've got my topic exactly. All right. It's about how I can teach you very, very quickly how to increase your decision-making skills by at least 200%. Would you like to be better at decision-making? I think you might have your hand up in the air. So I'll see you for that one. Otherwise, have an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful, gorgeous, incredible planet of ours. All the very best and take care.